There have been an estimated 1.4 million military casualties on both sides since Russia began its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022. Well, that's according to a new report by the U.S. Center for Strategic and International Studies. Combat medics in Ukraine say that almost 3/4 of the deaths and injuries they deal with are caused by Russian drones. Those same drones are also making it more difficult to get injured soldiers to medical units. A warning to our viewers, the following report contains graphic images.
It's shortly after dark and things are getting busy at this medical stabilization point. 3 ambulances arrive within an hour. They bring soldiers injured on the front line just a few kilometers east.
A drone targeted us, and we all started running. The drone injured my comrade's leg, but at least everyone survived.
Yevgen, the doctor on duty, has barely slept in recent weeks. Every night he receives dozens of soldiers at his small stabilization point. Almost all have been hit by drones. They come at night hoping it's a bit safer in the dark, but drones are making the crucial journey to this kind of help increasingly dangerous.
There's a huge amount of surveillance drones that control the airspace nowadays, so evacuations are becoming very difficult. During the Vietnam War, it took just 40 minutes to bring a wounded soldier to a medical facility by helicopter. In this war, even 10 kilometers can become an impossible challenge because no evacuation transport can get close anymore.
Attacks on medics are considered war crimes under international law, but these rules have long ceased to exist here, Yevgen says. On the front lines, soldiers train to be their own doctors. Many units now hold emergency training sessions every week. They know they might be stuck on the battlefield after an attack.
For me, tactical medicine has become the most important training nowadays, even more important than actual combat training. And this is all due to the new drone war.
The soldiers show us a video they made of a combat drone attack. Everything happens extremely quickly. There is no chance to escape. Russia's drones have become a nightmare for his unit, Commander Kaspar admits. But Ukraine can use the technology to help.
Recently, a drone dropped a bag of blood on the front line, and the wounded soldier was given a transfusion right in the trenches. This was an incredibly cool operation.
Back at the stabilization point, another doctor is just starting his shift. Dennis tells us of a patient who landed on his operating table just a few days ago after bleeding heavily for hours.
We clamped his aorta, and we gave him a direct heart massage. We tried to reanimate him, but after an hour we had to give up.
The soldier might have survived if he'd got to the stabilization point faster, says Dennis. Drones had delayed the transport and probably claimed yet another Ukrainian life.